Hello everyone, this is Chris, and this is my template, and this is my video. Ha ha ha. Anyway, I'm a little bit nervous because I've never done something like this before. So respect to Jesse and Trevor who make tons of videos for Syndicate. Yay. Uh, so I hope this is helpful. And yeah, thank you guys for participating in the poll and feedbacks and comments and stuff. So that gave me clearer guidelines for making videos for me. Um, so I hope this goes well. And my goal is to make something like this every week or so. Uh, but yeah, I'll try my best. Let's see. So I just wanted to show you guys my template and what kind of sound libraries I'm using, and I love using and something like that. So I usually have more than this. This is for my orchestral stuff, and there's some cool hybrid uh, stuff too here, like some synths. We're gonna talk about that later. So yeah, if you have watched Jesse's videos, you probably have tons of templates by now. This is one of my yeah orchestral music templates. So let's see, let's dive in. So first, piano. I love using Cinematic Studio Piano, which is pretty cheap compared to other piano libraries out there, like Ivory, Keyscape, and stuff. I don't use Keyscape because I don't have it, but I'd love to have it at some point. Anyway, yeah, this only has one sound, just CSB piano, but this is how it sounds like. It's pretty cool. So yeah, without using any plugins and EQing and other stuff, it sounds pretty good as it is. So yeah, this is one of my favorite piano sounds. And FX is for just for me when I do some custom jobs for movies and TV shows. I just tweak around a little bit and make some cool like FX piano sound. So I just put it here. So Alicia Keys' piano is from Contact, and it's more like mellow ballad, sad but warm kind of sound. And in my opinion, I think it has more acoustic vibe in it. So it's good for some, yeah, it's like slow music than, fast apping music kind of stuff. hmm And it has some presets for, I think it's for reverb and yeah, something like that. I also have voice patches. Those are all from East West. Uh, the East West Composer Cloud that you can pay $25 for almost the entire East West library, $25 per month. So the first thing is from Voices of Passion. It's for soloists. A little bit creepy though. Yeah, but I usually use it for some video game type of music, some fantasy vibe, some distant sound. Ah, yeah, and some choir stuff. Sorry, my computer is like dying right now. So these are from Hollywood Choir. So East West just added Hollywood Choir like I think last month. So if you have downloaded it and if you have Composer Cloud subscription, you should go download it. It's pretty good. And the cool thing about this is you can actually go here. Um, you probably gonna see this, and you go to player, and there's a word builder, and you can actually type the words in, and they're gonna sing for you. So this is I try to do something. It didn't work that well, but sometimes it works really well. Sometimes it doesn't. I know there are tricks out there. You can just Google and find out. I think there are some tutorials in their website too. So this is Glory. Something like that. I don't know what they're singing about, but yeah, sometimes it works. And if you use it with other instruments, sometimes sometimes it gets clearer somehow. Anyway, this is my woodwinds folder. These are all from East West. I used to use VSL, Vienna Symphonic Library, but I like this better nowadays for some reason. And I know some people love using key switch, but I don't personally like it. Um, and also, different articulations in different tracks mean like easier EQing and tweaking. So maybe it's just me though. Brass, same thing, all east west. Uh, I have just like legato and short ones. So I'm pretty sure other samples and libraries do this too, but for brass, yeah, woodwinds too, you can use your modulation wheel to make different sound. So my modulation wheel all the way down and going up. So yeah, so when you compose orchestral music, when horn starts like playing, you don't do something like, you don't come in like this, right? If it's not a fortissimo music kind of thing, you come in like this. Yeah, and use this modulation wheel to make it more realistic and stuff. And strings, though, I don't really use east west because that's too wet, in my opinion. I love dry sound, so I can like do the tweaking and stuff. I have this Cinematic Studio strings. I think this is the best so far, from what I had in the past. It also has a really good natural reverb in it. I think they recorded it in a studio and they also captured this like airy sound like in the background and stuff. And they do really cool stuff with this legato speed. It's connected to velocity, so it depends on how hard you press the key, and you can like adjust this legato speed and stuff. There's a tutorial for this on their website if you're using this software. It's pretty cool. And also the sound is pretty cool. And I have this Marcato in a separate track. So this spiccato overlay does a really good job that I don't actually use the actual staccato section here, which is really good anyway, by the way. I can't speak today, oh my god. But with Marcato, you can also do some staccato things. And also you can put the longer notes at the same time in one patch. Yep, some cool stuff. And harmonics sound pretty good. So those are my strings. So I have JX10 series and JX synths from Omnisphere. I love using it for some, the minimal uh, orchestral music in some, movies and TV shows. So it also blends really well with other uh, instruments that I have. So it's pretty cool. And this Adagio transparent string is also from Omnisphere. If you want like fuller string sound, and if you have this apping music going, and if you want to make it more dramatic and stuff, you can use this with the actual string patches, and it sounds fuller and amazing. Yeah, and these are for like some hybrid part of like orchestra music that I'm doing, all from Omnisphere. And I also put like one massive track here in case I want to use massive. This is from Contact. I think it's really good. I don't really use it that much for orchestral stuff though, but just in case I put it here. And also I separated this into two, high, mid, and low, just for a mixing purpose. This is just how I love to do it. That's just my personal preference. And I also have since like MISC, I named it, and there's a thing called twisted texture in East West, which is really good for like creating some background vibe. So for example, this is fear. So the character is in fear. And this is hate. I don't really hear the difference between fear and hate though. Right? And lurking. Yeah, it's really cool stuff. Like I did this custom movie, and I think one song I only used I only used 4 twisted texture, and I just made a song. Yeah, it's that good. Rise and Heat. Of course, you know this is really good for transition. I think Ultra Swarm is my favorite. So this 4-3-2-1 is just for me. I love doing this. And this is 4 beats. Yeah. It lasts like it goes 4 beats to hit the big bam in this tempo. This is 2. Yeah, you can just change the setting from here. And you can use Rise and Heat and Cell Symbol at the same time to make kind of cool transition sound, something like this. I played the wrong key. One more time. Yeah, something like this. Literally all my orchestral music. Okay, so I have pitched percussions in case I want to use them, and I have orchestral like percussions, all from I think mostly from something called Storm Drum 3. Yeah, and in this, big drums and this are the ones I love using the most. Although this one sounds really good, but it's fully mixed already, so it's kind of hard to tweak around. And if you listen carefully, there's a really weird reverb in the low end. Do you hear it? So I try to fix it by doing EQing and other stuff, but it was kind of hard to fix it because it's already fully mixed. But it still has a good sound. I don't have other good percussion libraries at this point, so I'm just sacrificing a little bit and just using this. But I kind of feel like it's a little bit outdated. Do you hear something like this in movie, like some action movie in 2018 though? Maybe, or maybe not. Anyway, it's pretty cool though. Yep. And I have cymbals. And one of my favorites, Action Strike from Contact. You can create like percussion loops. And you can also have individual like hits and stuff. Yeah. And also you can just like do this. And you can use like velocity to make it more interesting. Something like that. That one I just manually pressed my keyboard. And I also have guitars in case I want to use it. It's classical. Yeah, I have like left hand, right, and stuff, so I can do the, hard left, hard right. I really can't speak today. Oh my god. And this loops, I have nothing with this, but I just have it in case I want to use splice samples. And this one too. Yeah, bass drop is live. And I have chopper sections. Yep. And I'm gonna close everything. And also, all my samples, they go to this reverbs, individual reverbs for each instrument, and they go to some mixes at the end. And for reverb, I love using RC48 from Native Instruments for orchestral stuff. I think they work together really well, in my opinion. And I'm doing this custom movie with my friend, and I'm doing all the composing work, and he's doing all the mixing work. And he recommended me like using this for synth. And yeah, I've never heard about this before, but it's pretty good. It's really easy to use, and it has really like good presets and stuff. So check this out. I don't know how to say it. Valhalla, whatever. So yeah, this is my basic setup. And next I'm gonna talk about, let's talk about making music and a little bit of music theory.